The people who started this crisis from 1961, I'm sure they were very, 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 very comfortable when there was a federal system of government. And I wish to ask, was there any gunshot for this system to change from the federal system to unitary system? There was no gunshot. When we shifted from the United Republic of Cameroon and we entered the Republic of Cameroon, was there any gunshot? What were these people doing? Were they dead? Did they run mad? That before their very eyes, they shifted from federation to unitary system without any gunshot? Because I was thinking that there was supposed to be some exchange of bullets and fighting. They say, no, we don't want federation. They say they want unitary, and then they fought and fought and fought and fought and fought. It passed like that. They shifted from United Republic of Cameroon and they entered Republic of Cameroon. There was no gunshot, there was no fighting, there was nothing. And we entered like that. From federation to United Republic of Cameroon to Republic of Cameroon. All this transition took place before the eyes of Anglophones, before the eyes of the leaders, before the eyes of those who negotiated. There was no gun. Now we want to go back to where we come from, and we want to take gun and go back to where we come from. Where we came from to where we are, no gun was shot. We want to take gun and go back to where we came from. How do I explain that? 3 different transitions. From federation to United Republic, from United Republic to the Republic of Cameroon. 3 different transitions. No gunshot, no war, no crisis, nobody was killed. Then now we are in 2023. We want to go back to 1961, which was federation, and then equally at secession. We now want to use gun to go back there. This economy was not as strong as it was in 1961. It was not, the military was not as strong as it is right now in 1972. It was not strong as it is right now in 1982. Now that the economy has grown to this level, with this level of military and this strength, with the international relations that it now has, we want to use gun to go back to 1961, to 1972, to 1984 or 85. How feasible is that? I think what we should be agitating right now is the privilege to have the right that will make us enjoy this country like any other country, like any other citizen in this country. So I don't know how, by going back to that 1961, if we want to judge.
Yeah, but let's even think about a possibility. How does that automatically fix all of our problems? Are we going to live in a heaven-like society? I want to see one that exists.
Did we ever live in a heaven-like society in 1961? Because we have once lived there. 1961 is not 2050 that we are still to reach there. It's a place we once lived in. And if that 1961 was that comfortable, why did we go to 1972? Because the greatest challenge we have is the Fumban Conference, that we did not vote in agreement to join. It was a yes or a we. What was the purpose of that conference? Was it not to deliberate on the issue of reunification? We have lived in 1961. We have lived in 1972. We want to go back to 1961 and live again. In that 1961, what was the system of government? It was federation. So if we are going to find out the root cause of the problem in 1961, and we want to bring back 1961, we should be agitating for federation, not secession, because in 1961 there was no secession.
Yeah, many persons will tell you that we got independence on the 1st of October 1961.
We got independence by joining. Independence by joining. That's the independence now. We got independence by joining. That was the clause. As a UN trust territory, that was the clause. You get independence by joining. And now we joined and became a federal system. So if we are going back to fight the 1961, I think the highest we can fight for is federation.
Okay, the highest we can fight for is federation.
Now see Lebialem, this very atrocity we have for Lebialem for every blessed day and night. Every day we have for Lebialem. They will compromise civilians for Lebialem on daily basis. Kill Okada people them, burn motor them, do kind of over Lekiaka. What it happen? Now ex-combatant for DDR Center Boya. We need to hide for tell now. Not be military, not be government, not anybody. Now only picking them for Lebialem when they come up for Lebialem when they don't decide they don't want to fight this fight again. Amba na bad luck. They look and say Oliver Lekiaka they destroy the life of their people them because they don't get conscience. They decide to take it upon themselves. For say we as ex-combatants don't fight this for our job we are gone. We go kill Lebialem for our people that to live. Since we don't use we for exploit we for forest, now want turn to something positive to our society. They do it. They work as small. Go meet up Oliver Lekiaka, ride for inside bush, carry firewood, knock up for a head. Story end. See Lebialem today. Lebialem enjoy peace and tranquility inside Lebialem today. Because they do the needful. So more than no for fun don't say now na responsibility for help on ourselves. No be na some man, no be government, no be military. Military they out there for help una, but na need for help on ourselves by giving them the vital information. Tell the picking their face, their name, their mommy, their this, how they control all information. So I want to tell them not very well. Lebialem, don't take example for Lebialem. One of the most highest place where we get highest Amba terrorists in Lebialem. Look Lebialem today, because they picking them. The Lebialem picking them, they take it upon themselves to go back to that forest to end Oliver Lekiaka. We need to hide them. We need to hide them anymore. We need to hide them saying that ex-combatant they go end Oliver Lekiaka. Now ex-combatant they any. We need to hide them for tell now. Yes. Now only picking the way Oliver be radicalize them, put them for forest, give them gun for their hands, with their general. Now still that picking they turn back, go finish with Oliver Lekiaka. That is the story. And what happen because the civilian population on ground they work with the ex-combatant them that's what be linked to the cases of Lebialem. Me I know very well the ex-combatant and the population for ground they be love the picking the time they drop their gun. They show them love, show them support, give them tangible information. They look and say no, military want the story. They use their hands themselves, go for that bush back, finish with Oliver. So no, una for fundo, una want take the same thing, una want take on a leave up. No responsibility, no my responsibility. I just only feel for una. That's why I just come here to tell una the truth. I don't know if I should sugarcoat my word. I tell you the raw talk, how they raw. Now your choice for say no, hey, Clovis talk some fine talk. You need for she done that as Okada man for fundo say, chai, D-boy, one of the name, he don't go down. If you fit be na me, I for there for that play Okada man. If you fit be na me, I for there for that play. That's not now for the thing. What to get for do tomorrow? If it be na my own. What to get for do? I go die the kind of way. No. What I get for do? Now for find whether they wipe the whole picking they will put down, so that I go live happily. I go enjoy my life. That is just the thing. So na press on a share button na make on a choice. I just come out for tell na wait do nothing but the truth. See, I don't use Lebialem as one example. For my own village where I come out, I don't get one eye amber. I let it make no noise. It is just the fact and the reality. Now Nasabi, my subdivision are the only subdivision where Gio they use Okada do talk. I didn't talk after the men about and they took that way there because of where the Clovis stand. I didn't make that noise. Any people stand for 2-3 then they stay. But down. Because my people need to feel free. Those people that for that subdivision they want to come out. I don't take upon myself saying my responsibility to protect their life for my own level. Because what they don't show me say they need to protect their own life. But you know very well, you be number one man to protect your life. no be any other man. So I thank you very much. We are pressing a share button. We'll talk some other day, some other time. I will just give you a brief story about them. As I tell you now, this live broadcast no go long. Anytime we get Charles, can I also say the matter will just be urgent. That's why I say me, I bring them up to now. When another situation happen on ground. So the people there for Boyo, for inside Fundong, they have responsibility now. The ball they for una court. Una get the knife and the yam. Una go decide how to split the yam. You understand? Una this they chop there for una. I don't want to chop the chop na raw. Una want cook am. The concern na una. The court, the ball they for una court. The dey for una front. Una make una choice. Your choice for today go determine your future tomorrow. You have choice today. It go determine your future tomorrow. That kind of don't compromise yesterday. Breaking today, the night. If you make a wrong choice, you go end up with your colleague compromise in this night. But if you make a right choice, you go live long. Check sense. Now goodbye.
Thank you na plenty my country people them. I hope so una fit hear me. So na Sako Ikome that he don't talk and una don't hear. He talks wetin. They go repossess all the properties then for any person we don't buy land, build hotels or build mini cities or build any investments and infrastructure inside the Anglophone zone. Okay. Now make I explain something for now. Remember, I been talk about the person where he been ask me about say if they give the Anglophones them a referendum today for choose. Which direction you think say they go vote? Now make I ask you a question. Think about the successful people then, where they don't invest in the Anglophone zone since 2016. They don't buy land, they don't build hotels. Maybe they never even buy land. Maybe not their grandpapa land. Now their land where they inherit them, they decide for developer. They build municipality for they build hotels or they build a house or they invest inside the Anglophone zone where it could generate revenue and it could improve the economic activity in the Anglophone zone. These Amba should know why last they talk today. So in the future, they go can't repossess all that property. My property, oh, my land, my house, or my mansion, or my hotel, or my municipality where I work hard. I spend maybe 100 million francs. I build them. Some shit no wipe last way. Ain't no person even get close for where I'm for America. And it talks say you can't see them. Now, put yourself in the shoes of that person where if it afford 100 million francs for build municipality or for build hotel for 200 million francs. Now the question we get to ask yourself now say, after listening to this message, you think that that person, the successful businessman, the person who don't invest building properties in the Anglophone zone, does he want Ambazonia to ever be a reality? Answer the question for yourself. So you see how at the tell when I say these people are monumentally stupid. They make enemies all the time and they no get no friends. They talk and for they say the people the way they crush them, they talk that one thing. Now, because the tide it don't turn, the Anglophone population they understand as days go by, as we desensitize them, we put sense for their head all the time, they learn and they turn their backs against that nonsense. They even quote the ones where they used to contribute, but they don't what am I trying to say? Those who used to contribute, but they do not contribute anymore. People are like Yannick Sikot. Yannick Sikot, being a person where they move money, thousands of dollars then. They give this shit no wife last fake pastor called Sako Ikome. Say that they do fundraising. They take and they pay bills. They take and afford now for wear shoes and for wear fine clothes. See the picture there on the screen. Man show when I game when I look and fine. Now Sako Ikome that to the left before my trip to Boya. And now Sako Ikome that to the right after my trip to Boya. So you see, now business. Anyways, as I be talk, it talk about the ones the way they don't go repair their relationship with Cameroon government and if they enter Cameroon, come out them as they wish, they invest back in Cameroon, whether not for Francophone zone or the Anglophone zone. So it talk directly about people like Yannick Sikot. So it is threaten those people, them threaten their investments, them say in the future they go can't seize them. So it is directly they tell these people them say you should not support Ambazonia terrorism because they be desperate. It talks the people the way they will support Ambazonia, where they even get Facebook accounts and all of those things them, but because of our fantastic black legacy where we don't do them, we don't target them, sunshine them for the way now they fear. And they say they don't realize Ambazonia terrorism no go ever yield any fruits. So they don't go meticulously delete all their social media presence, delete anything where they don't ever post them about Amba, and then exit themselves from the ambassador nonsense. No, not only Capo Daniel, this one, Tapang Ivo, Eric Tato, Mark Barretta. No, not only those ones that don't exit, because those ones the way we will know them. Okay, a bunch of them, thousands. I talk say thousands of these people the way they were used to support Ambazonia, they don't exit, they don't surrender. Some of them do them, the majority of them do them just silently. They just nyati for background, go delete their Facebook pages, them delete all the nonsense where they be posting about Ambazonia, and then just shut them silently. No, and even at the one that like Nick Santos, Kaman Congo, and the other ones the way they don't surrender and they be public. The majority of them they surrender and nyati, and then some of them now they don't try to beg for make good relationship with Cameroon, for calm them back for Cameroon now so that they no go face no consequences then. Now wait that way, Sako Ikome they talk and for that audio, may not understand. So now another point we get to think about and say, imagine say you be being an Anglophone person where you get a budget right now, 100 million francs or 200 million francs, and you want to invest them inside the Anglophone zone. You want to build a municipality for your grandpapa, a land where be die live and for you, or you want to build a hotel or do some developmental project in the Anglophone zone. And then you hear this message where Sako Ikome they talk and they threaten, say they so in the future, potential future, apparently if they ever get their wet dream of so-called Ambazonia, they go can't seize your property. Would that be an incentive for you to invest those hundreds of millions of francs in the Anglophone zone? Of course, the answer is no. Then imagine the hundreds of thousands or millions of Anglophone diaspora where they want to invest inside Cameroon. And the majority of them, they like me, where they go invest that money now inside the Francophone zone. They go buy land now inside the Francophone zone. Where there is demand or where there is shortage of supply and the demand is high, the prices will automatically go up. That's the law of economics, okay? Demand and supply law. So now land in the Francophone zone, it don't go up because of Anglophones. Anglophones, they rush to Francophone zone to go buy land. While we land in the Anglophone zone, it don't drop down to the lowest where it don't ever be. People, they beg for sell land. Imagine they can't kidnap your mommy, they ask for 10 million because Amba, they know how to call plenty big money. And you need to sell that land in a rush for rescue some person alive. Maybe now your power, they don't kidnap him, or some other relative where they don't kidnap him, you need to sell land, for go give Amba shit, no white blast, they take and go buy property for Nigeria, or take and go buy the same property inside the Francophone zone, or they take and go smoke drugs. Waste them, just waste your investment. Okay? Now wait that way they do. Take example, Efang, somewhere they kumkumas Efang big number. We don't know how much money they carry on from the camp. Cash. All that so-called liberation tax where they carry on for bats. Then let alone the mobile phone, them SIM card, the way they take away mobile money. If therefore the Cameroon government get the powers to go tell MTN for empty those bank accounts then. We don't know how much they collect them. All that money they go for side, you think they go back for Anglophone man? Wrong. It go back for individual them, gendarmes, military, or maybe Cameroon government, I don't know, but I can guarantee you say gendarmes and military, they chop that money today. So who dull? Who foolish? Now see, now when they call we say Anglophones and with the vex. So now, instead of go invest the hundreds of millions of francs inside the Anglophone zone, we don't take and now go invest them now for the Francophone zone. So if they threaten you, say, make you no build or invest in the Anglophone zone because they go seize them, go buy your land for Douala, Yaoundé, Kinsamba, Edea, or any place inside the Francophone zone. Build your house today. Now some of we will be stupid, we think today, so we want to build for our community, for develop our own villages and communities there. So that, for example, you want to build a house will be worth about 50 to 60 million. You talk to me, I go build an from my village. So that means my village to get fine house. Time where ambassador terrorism start, what is the first thing that they do? They threaten, they use that house as leverage for threatening you, say they go can't burn them. May you pay X amount of million, 10 million, 50 million. No, so they talk them. So now it becomes a disadvantage for you for invest inside your own community. Yes. So that's why. So my advice, I don't really tell una Anglophones the wicked. I know not even me one at the talk am. If una bear with me, I go upload the video where even the Amba shit no white blast terrorists them now then they talk am how Anglophones the wicked. Why people the wicked should they wicked.
But one thing I can assure Ambazonian is that our people are wicked to ourselves. They are wicked to ourselves. Sometimes is it out of ignorance? Nobody cannot know.
Na Capo Daneda talk, no be me. Na Ambazonia should know why blast terrorists. So we agree fundamentally say our people are wicked. Time when me have start talk this thing for 2019 or so. People they say country man, you know if you talk so, you dey generalize. Ma tell una something. It pains me for come to this conclusion and this realization. Say our people are wicked. It hurts for me for utter those words, for talk about Anglophiles and all of those things. It hurts. But that is what is needed for activate our people, their consciousness, for make them they think, for make them they act in the right way, for stop the wickedness. Sometimes the day we get for a wholesome person, shake them, so shake the sense into ye and shake the stupidity out of ye. You get to make it accept reality, make it understand what's going to go on. So our people are wicked. Our people are wicked. Wicked to the level where we're wicked for ourselves.
But one thing I can assure Ambazonian is that our people are wicked to ourselves. They are wicked to ourselves. Sometimes is it out of ignorance? Nobody cannot know.
So there you go. No mean only me one at the talk am now. So if me I talk something, the Amba terrorists they agree on exactly the same thing, you can take that to the bank. Okay? So my country people them, so now the state of ambassador terrorism that now I want for because we still get other videos and what I want for plan for una and I go answer some of our questions. If you get any question, put them in the comment section. Before I go answer some of our questions or for go continue with the live broadcast, I want to appreciate all una way when I don't already join. Okay? When I share as una join. Okay, we'll get Boris Jones Tembago. It's a Sheshek no day. And then we also get Shenzhen Musa. He said we can hear you loud and clear, my countryman. Thank you so much. We get Burning Spear. He said it day on time today. Maybe they usually come late. Okay. Enui Menya. He said we can hear you loud and clear. Right on. Thank you. Ekona Pekin. He said Igwe, we are live. Thank you. And then we'll get Ngong Larry. He said watching live in Bamenda. Thank you. We'll get Kona Pekin again. It's a not in sweet me past Kumkum distribution. Yes. We also get fantastic Kumkum distribution we happen for a condo TT the past few days. They don't kill at least 7 Ambazona Shinowa blast terrorists just for Ndian and Meme for that side. So that 21 battalion will be based in the condo TT. They carry out that action. So they don't kumkumize them, General Lion camp and some other Shinowa blast them. So now the news that I think when I plenty when I don't join live and when I share or when I just watch, you know, must even be a black leg for join we and for understand which way we do here. If you even been an ambassy no white blast and then you there for you watch and you learn sense, you need for learn sense. When I say I'm at the play Capo Daniel, Eric Tato, Mark Barretta, their videos all the time. How do I get the videos? Because I watch them. Because I get to expand my knowledge. Bote at Tango, it's a match for Igwe Amba Fools. Now bad luck for English speaking Cameroonians them. It's a dinner from Bamenda or the English speakers from Bamenda and Boya. Thank you. And then we'll get a corner picking say Amba terrorists they cannot accept referendum because all Anglophones will vote against them. And thank you for bringing about that point again about referendum. Again, make another point. So Sako Ikome, ma una bear with me, ma put that video on the screen. Okay. Now the video that Sako Ikome, it talk for this video how it go steals people their properties. Them now another question where I want to make you understand that say or another thing, another point. Imagine say these people the way they don't invest hundreds of millions of francs for build municipalities, hotels, resorts, and other land properties the way they don't acquire them inside the Anglophone zone, and then God forbid in someone's wildest imagination and alternative universe, say Ayabacho them, Sako Ikome them, they become president or whatever inside Bazoda, and then they decide to do the so-called seizing of people's property. Or Ma just talk say even before that nonsense, Ma talk say now they say they want go for referendum for see which way Anglophones they could decide. You think so that man where he don't build a hotel municipalities them for hundreds of millions of francs, he no go donate like 10 million when are only like 5 or 10% of the investment in the Anglophone zone. He no go donate them for we the black legs and for protected property. He go donate them. So this ones them now future black legs the way they go fund the black leg action on the ground because I assume we are just delving into the wildest extremes of our imagination, okay? Assume, say we'll get referendum, where no will ever happen. So, person like me, Okanasri Clovis, and all the ex-combatants that will go there on the ground for campaign for one and indivisible Cameroon. Yes? Yes. Ambashi, no why black, they no go enter. Because if they enter, will kill them. I know talk to water for mob. I know say kumkumais. I say we'll kill them. Kill them, pin their head on the sticks in public and case go nowhere. Yes, unknown gunmen, they go day. So now what did that go happen? They go make noise now for Facebook. Whereas these people, the way they don't invest all this money, they build hotels and all of those things then. They go contribute 10 million, put them for dance so bam for sponsor our campaigns then. For make Anglophone people they vote for remain one and indivisible. Because now they're going to protect their own personal interest. Yes, that hotel where you don't build them, the municipality where you don't build them, the investments where you don't make them in the Anglophone zone, so shit, no white black for Maryland. We not even afford the mobile phone where they use them for record that audio. Now different man buy them gee. Enough even afford the shoes that we wear them for a food. Now different person buy them gee, but they threaten your investments and hundreds of millions. And you think say they go just don't quiet. Now lie. So these people will fight back. And in so doing, they don't get choice. They go must gravitate towards we will go there on the ground for campaign for one and indivisible Cameroon. Whereas you get the whole Cameroon government as an entity too for campaign for one Cameroon. Nigeria, therefore, that's why go campaign for one Cameroon, because what will happen for Cameroon, it will get direct consequences of what will happen with that.
Fellow Ambazonians, I want to address 3 categories of people who are Ambazonians, are supposed to be Ambazonians. I want to address the I don't care group and the spoilers within, the house slaves who are the parasites in Yaoundé, and some who I don't know if they know what is going on because they are lost. These 3 categories of people are taking advantage of this situation and they are enjoying themselves. You, I don't care. You, the selfish ones, born Ambazonians. They are taking your money, buying your houses, buying lands. You are friends with all the chiefs and all the deals, buying every strategic property that's available. You save your money. You are very meticulous. You are going about buying property since 2017. You are buying and hoarding and buying and hoarding. But you don't have any dime to support the struggle. You insult us in return. For now, I will tell you congratulations. Then there is this category that will call us Dawonati. Sako is this, Sako is that. Yes. But for you, I have a house in Douala. I'm married in Yaoundé. I have some business in Yaoundé. I've just opened a farm in Bafoussam. How can I stand for the freedom of Ambazonia? That's it. Selfish. For you, I want to tell you congratulations. You have given no dime to this struggle. Not dime. No one dime. Matter of fact, you say we are fools. We are fools. We are. You call us all. You call yourself black leg or whatever. You make yourself the wise one. Then we and all those who are laying their lives down, dying for the cause, we are fools. For now, I will also tell you people, congratulations. Where are you, spoilers? You followed. Today you are nowhere to be found. You have abandoned the struggle. When did you give your one dime to promote the struggle again since then? When did you do something significant that moved the struggle forward? You have gone redundant. You have completely retired from the struggle. The only thing you have to show now for your support for the cause is what you did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. If everybody could retire and only have for testimony what they did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when will Ambazonia be free? So, do you think that when we finally get to Goya, you who started and ended halfway, you'll be remembered? You who started and surrendered to the enemy, even in the army, you think you'll be remembered? You went to war, you fought, you got midway, you decided to surrender to the enemy. You think you'll be honored at the end? You think the people will honor you for surrendering? No. In this government, we have been working together. Your dollar used to be there. Your dollar. Since you decided to spoil this thing and go into an unannounced retirement, how much have you done for the struggle? Now we can see that all your actions were an excuse to retire, not an excuse to do more for the struggle. You are gone. Even your Facebook pages, you have changed them. Some of your Facebook accounts, you have closed them. Some of you have quit all the fora, all the forums. You have quit them. Some of you don't even have one single posting on your Facebook. Some of you have reinvented yourself. You now travel back to Cameroon and come back. You have now mended your relationships with La Republique. You are now able to sneak into Cameroon and back. For now, I want to tell you congratulations, because we are going to pass a land reform law or land reformation law in Ambazonia. in the Federal Republic of the Southern Cameroon. That will be our first act in Boya. Those of you who are buying lands from 2017 when this war started, you keep on buying lands and selling lands, working with deals and chiefs and distributing land. So you mean that we are fighting, and all those who have laid down their lives on fighting, with paying with their lives, we are fighting for naught now, because by the time the war ends, you have taken over everything. Then we now will become slaves. After we have fought, we will be your slave because you will own everything. It's not going to happen. I want everybody to just know, you, Mr. Story Building owner, Mr. Land owner, it's not going to happen. We, the land reform law, we are going to repossess all those lands and all those your story buildings and so on. I'm sorry for you. You and your generations and those who are your posterity, they will not enjoy those lands. They will not. Anything you bought in the heat of this struggle, when you are not even supporting the struggle, not a dime can be found in the record that you are giving. Then you were taking time, taking your money, buying stuff, trying to possess everything so that our blood will pay for your freedom. You will not enjoy it. We will make sure you don't enjoy it. We will repossess those lands and those properties. You cannot escape it. You do all this, you don't support the struggle, you find a way to retire silently and redundant, you find a way to go back to La Republique, go to Ambazonia, you are doing your investment, you think we are fools? No. And they don't joke with sellouts. They don't joke with those who meant nothing in the fight for their lives. Those who contributed zero. Those who laughed at them and thought they were stupid. They cannot forget. They cannot forget their stupidity. They cannot forgive that. They cannot forget that. And that is my promise.